Yeah, going through this whole crazy last year that we've all gone through, I definitely found that going. One thing I love about Emily's poems is I find I have to read them more than a handful of times to understand them, truly. And I find that each time you read them, you can give them a different meaning. Much like music, it can represent a certain feeling that you're having in that moment, a certain something that a situation you're going through, and going back through some of her poems in quarantine, there was a new sort of meaning I feel like I picked up on, and more so just imagining her writing them in our sort of current state. I spent a lot of time in one room in my house, working and trying to stay creative, and thought about her a lot, and definitely picked up some of those poems, and then working on finalizing stuff with season 2, just kind of appreciating her and her ability to maintain creativity and some sort of freedom within her brain and imagination in isolation.
I think it also changes when you read them. I feel like I was exposed to a lot of Emily Dickinson's poems in my childhood, and I took them on a much more surface level, obviously, and didn't see the depth and the sensuality and the sexuality and the beauty in all of her words. And now that I'm revisiting all of her poems through this project and as an adult and the world that we're in currently, I think they take on such greater meaning and so much more depth. And I think what a wonderful poet should do, like Emily Dickinson, is the poems should shift as you shift as a person. And they absolutely do that for me. The quarantining also for me, I've come to realize I found the one thing I have in common with my character, because I'm so different than my character. But I feel like I found because we've been in our homes so much, I've realized that I need the order and the cleanliness of my home to make my brain work. As we were home and my house would get messier or more cluttered, and we're using our homes for everything, our office, our show business platform, our workout spaces, everything.
Yes.
School, yes, school. Kitchen, which I didn't know my kitchen worked until quarantine. Unlike Mrs. D. But I found out I have appreciation now for the keeping your home kept and learning how my mind actually needs that to work. I need my home to be uncluttered for my brain to be uncluttered.
One of my jokes about Dickinson is that it's a family show, but it's also a workplace show, because for Emily, Mrs. D, Maggie, Sue, Lavinia, all the women, that was where they had to do all the work. So
that's hilarious, Elena. I never knew you saw it that way, but that's so true.
When Maggie comes in, Mrs. D is pissed because there's a new coworker that she doesn't trust, and yeah.